Welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm delighted that you're here, and I'm even more excited that you want to strengthen your faith in the universe. This is actually a topic that was inspired by a listener of my podcast. And let me know when you come live, say hi. I really would love to know where you're watching from. And even if you're watching this on replay, I always come back. I love interacting with you. And that's it. So what I wanted to do, first of all, if you haven't listened to the episode of the podcast, you may want to do that, because you should do that, even though I don't like the shoulds. You would benefit from doing that. That's a better way of saying it, because in the episode I share 3 practices to strengthen your faith with the universe. And those are things that I do myself, because I'm teaching co-parenting with the universe. So it's obvious I am in the trenches, and there are days where I doubt. So let me know if there are days that you doubt too. And I see that there is a comment here. Oh, hi Sierra from Discovery Bay, California. I'm delighted that you're here. So there are days when we're okay with it, everything flows, and there are days when we doubt. And that's why I did the episode, because I had a listener sending me feedback, telling me that she would love to co-parent with the universe, but she's going back and forth with faith. So first, go listen to the podcast episode that I published today, and now we're going to do that here. Come back and do it again. So when it comes to believing that the universe is on your side, that the universe is assisting you all the time, where do you stand? I'm interested if you want to share what do you struggle with? Because what happens is, like this listener, people want to believe that they're helped. We want to believe that we're helped. But if we say once a day, I'm ready to receive the guidance and the assistance of the universe, but during the day we reaffirm over and over and over and over that we don't believe it's going to happen, guess which affirmation or affirmations are going to be the most emotionally charged? And that's what the universe is responding to. It's a question of vibration. It's a question of frequency. So I'm going to give you examples. For example, sorry, examples of negative affirmations that we don't realize that are hiding a lack of trust. There is literally, life is never on my side. I've heard that from moms. You expect to have to do it alone, especially if you're a single mom. I know I am a single mom. I was a single mom since my kids, since 2006, okay? So I struggled with that notion that I have to do everything on my own. One thing you may struggle with also is that you have to fight. That's why at a certain point I stopped calling myself a warrior, a problem fixer, because then when you think about you like that, 1, you're doing it alone, 2, you expect to fight, so you don't let in the help. Another mantra is, any version that you may give that corresponds to Murphy's Law. Like, if things can go wrong, they surely will. Stuff like that. I've heard that. That's all I have that came to me right now. So if you have anything else, what is your default one? Which one do you always fall back on when things get hard? My favorite one, and that's the one which brought me into depression, because it was insidious. I didn't even see it coming. And I kept on telling myself, it's too hard for me to handle. It's too much for me. That implied that I was alone in there. And that's why at a certain point I was so overwhelmed, so scared, so exhausted that I ended up in depression. So what is yours? If you want, put it here in the comments so that helps other moms. Maybe they have the same. And please, 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 please do not judge yourself about it. Do not, because we're here to change it. And it may not change in one day, but that's the beginning. The second thing to consider before we go into tapping, by the way, that will help you in the tapping. The more precise you are with your own mantra of negativeness, no, that's not a word, that's Franglish, negativity, sorry, the better the tapping will work. So that's one thing that I would like you to identify. I'm going to go with my version, but you will replace it with your version, or if you put it in here, I can even use your version. If you put your version of negative mantra in the comments, like I've never seen a sign that the universe was helping me, or life is hard, any negative mantra that you have, I'll use yours in the tapping. The second thing I want you to identify is, if you decided today to start believing that the universe is on your side, let's say you intervened on your thought and you said, that was me before, that's not me anymore, I'm gonna change what I think. And you started to believe that the universe is working for you and is always with you and assists and guides you. What is the negative answer that comes right away to you? So tell yourself, the universe is on my side, it's always working out for me. And see what comes up. In most cases, what I see is you're gonna feel stupid if it doesn't happen. You're going to feel stupid for having believed it. You're going to feel stupid if people know that that's what you think. And the second thing is, you're afraid to be disappointed. So which one is yours? Maybe both of them, but one is stronger than the other. And let me tell you, as far as feeling stupid if it doesn't work, what if Thomas Edison had thought that for his experiment, or Marie Curie? What would have happened? They would never have gave birth to their discoveries. The other thing about disappointment. Have you never been disappointed in your life? Chances are, unless you're living on a special planet that I don't know about, and you really need to tell me here, you've been disappointed. But yet you survived. You're fine. So there was something that I told my kids when they were younger, but still at an age to understand. It was quick. Go and get disappointed, and go and fail. Because you will see that you survive, and the fear will be dealt with, more or less. So let me know if you were able to identify, one, what is your most practiced negative mantra, and two, what are you afraid of? What are you afraid will happen if you believe that the universe is helping you and it doesn't happen? Now, we're going to go and we're going to tap. So if you're familiar with tapping, that's fabulous. You'll follow me. If you're not, that's fabulous too, because you don't need to understand it for it to work. You just have to do what I'm doing, and we're going to tap on points. And what I want to tell you also before I go into the tapping, if you're not watching that in Facebook, in my Facebook group, and you want to be live here next time, because I'm going to post that on YouTube and on Instagram, you won't be able to interact live with me. So what I'm going to tell you is join the group. It's called Co-Parenting with the Universe Facebook group. Next time you can interact, you can ask questions, you can share your negative crap, I would say, so that you can tap the most effectively as possible. So now let's go into the tapping. So I'm going to remove the glasses. If you put some comments, I won't be able to see it yet. I'll see it later. So go into your body, pick yourself your mantra, and really try to remember an event or something where it didn't work your way, and what did you tell yourself? Or in the midst of your challenges now, what sentence do you hear yourself repeating to yourself often? I'm going to start with mine because I haven't seen any comments here. Replace with yours if that's not something that resonates with you. Okay, first we're going to tap on the side of the hand, and we're going to repeat 3 times the same sentence. Even though the universe, I have a hard time believing that the universe is on my side because things are too hard and this is too much for me. I love and accept myself completely, and I accept that I may change. I'm opening to change. Even though I don't fully trust the universe because this is way too hard for me, I accept myself completely, and I'm opening to change. Even though I don't really have faith in the universe, not fully, because things are too hard. And this is too much for one single mom. I accept how I feel, and I accept myself and love myself completely with those thoughts. Top of the head. Now, it's so hard. How can I believe that the universe is on my side? I want to believe, but really, look at what's happening. This life has proven to me that it's not true. Or at least not true all the time. The universe is not working always for me. Life isn't always on my side. That's a bunch of crap. A bunch of crap. Look at what's happening and has happened in my life. How can I believe that? But what if things could be different? What if I could start practicing new thoughts and new emotions and things would change? Nah, that's a little bit too naive. I don't want to be stupid. I don't want to look stupid to other people. And even worse, I don't want to look stupid to me. But what if? Wouldn't it be sad if it could be true, but I never tried fully? So what if it doesn't work? it will just mean I've tried something that doesn't work. So what? I've tried things that don't work in my past, and it doesn't mean anything about me. When things don't work, it just means that things don't work. That's it. Because I'm not stupid. Stupid would be to say something doesn't work without even trying. That's stupid. What if I was really trying? Maybe it can work. Maybe I can do it for a little bit and see. Yeah, but what if I am disappointed? What if I put all my hopes in that thing and it doesn't work? Well, that's hard to take. But the truth is, I've been disappointed in my life before. And I'm okay. Look at me, I'm okay. It's okay to get disappointed. We get stronger. It's okay to get disappointed. We get smarter. So I'm going to consider that this is a lesson in smartness, I don't know, in being smart. This is an experiment. This is on the soft spot, by the way, I forgot to say, under the wood. This is an experiment that I'm going to do with myself. Because that would be really stupid if it worked and I didn't try. Because what if it works? What if I could practice and cultivate more trust and more faith? What if that could make the difference between things working and not? I know I can face disappointment. I'm a big girl. And I know I'm not stupid, so let's take that out of the game right now. I want change. I want things to be easier. I want less confusion. And I commit to go back in my life and think, when did things work out without even me having to make an effort? When did I get stuff like falling on me, good stuff falling on me? That happened. Even if I can't think about it right now, that happened. I'm going to investigate. I love myself, and therefore I'm intervening on my negativity. I love myself, and therefore I'm going to do what I can to have an easier life. I'm just going to try. Because it cannot get worse because I try. So it is safe to open and trust the universe. It is safe to open and trust the universe. It is safe to trust the universe. It is safe to trust the universe and to see what comes. I now decide to give it a try. I now decide to trust in the universe. I now decide to do this experiment. I can always go back later, much later. I decide to trust in the universe and to intervene on my thoughts. I decide to trust in the universe and to let go of the negative thoughts that will come. I decide to become more aware about what I think. I decide to stop myself when my old stories are coming to mind and choose, I trust in the universe. I'm giving it a try and I trust in the universe. That can be my mantra. I'm giving it a try and I trust in the universe. I'm giving it a try, I trust in the universe, and I'm eager to see what kind of beautiful things will come my way. I can intervene on myself and my thoughts. Today is the starting point, the turning point. I trust in the universe and I will try for at least 21 days. I will intervene and throw my old thoughts in the trash. I will not even debate with myself to prove to myself that I'm right. I will just say, no, old story, now I trust in the universe. I now decide to trust in the universe and to thank in advance for beautiful things that will come. I trust in the universe. That's who I am. And now, take a deep breath and go back to the universe is on my side. What comes compared to earlier? Earlier you may have had some negative thoughts that came up. And if you took the tapping on the way and you want more results, you can go back and do it from the beginning, or if you have results already, that's fabulous. What's the difference between what was earlier, the resistance that you had earlier of being afraid to be disappointed and all that, and what comes now when you say, I trust in the universe? For me, it's a feeling. It doesn't have to be a sentence. It can be a feeling of excitement and good anticipation. So is that the case for you? What do you feel now after this tapping compared to earlier? Let me know. I would love to know. And keep in mind what you found out today about your negative mantras, because you're going to have to recognize them to push them aside. You really are going to have to intervene on yourself to catch yourself when they happen and just decide to put them aside. You're not stupid for doing that. You're not going to be more disappointed for doing that. It's just a practice. And I promise you, if you practice that seriously with commitment, and you can come back to that tapping several times during those 21 days, you will see results. Because I see it with the moms that I coach, I see it in my life, I see it. It's a magical recipe. Thought plus emotion equals result. So I hope it helps. And again, if you have questions, post them below. Comments, feedback, I will respond to you. And I'll see you next time. Go listen to that podcast episode, because it gives more ways. It gives 3 ways to start cultivating that positive habit of trusting in life, in the universe, and seeing results. I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching live. Sending you much love. Being a mom is so hard sometimes. Sierra, I was feeling overwhelmed, but not anticipating my beautiful future. I have small peaks of it, so I know it's there, but I need more reminders. Yeah, and that's the case for everybody. And the more you cultivate that habit, the less reminder you're going to need. Now, anticipating, not I guess you mean you're not anticipating, you were not able to anticipate your future, your positive future earlier, and now it's the opposite. Thank you so much. I'm delighted, I'm happy it helped, and I know it helps because tapping is powerful, especially when you know how to navigate it. So I'll see you next time. Go and receive your miracles from the universe, and if you want, come and post here what happened, what kind of miracles. Mwah! Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Bye for now.